Oh, Merry Christmas to me. Thank you, YouTube, for paying me. And, oh. How's it going, Rackle viewers? Pardon me as I admire this. Also, fun fact, I had to re-record the audio for this because my recording setup decided to, flip me off. But that's not the gun we're doing. That was a Scorpion revolver. We are, in fact, doing this gun. And for those who can spot it right off the bat, just thanks to that rattlesnake, we're doing Clint Eastwood's gun from the good, the bad, and the ugly. As the Navy revolver is pretty much spot on for it, and thank you God it is. It's also the basis for many different movie revolvers that happen to be based on the Navy. So, without further ado, let's break down this piece by piece, shall we? Now, the good news about this is you can go almost completely stock as long as you can afford the metals for it, and it would still look just as good. It's, oddly enough, probably one of the cheaper setups I've ever made on the channel when it comes to a gun. But starting off with the grip, we're going to go with the ironwood grip. Mostly because I like how it's more one flat color compared to this one, where it's a constant contrast that it just looks ugly as sin to me. I can't stand it. I really can't. Like, screw that grip. Go with the ironwood grip. Personal recommendation, and yeah. For barrel length, we're going to just want the short barrel, which it comes standard with. Fun fact, even with the short barrel, it doesn't affect the accuracy too much. It's a sliver. It's not really that noticeable. I love this gun, if only for that one reason. And it's even less noticeable once we throw on the improved rifling, but that's optional. Moving into the iron sights, again, completely optional, but I prefer the improved, just for the extra stat boost. Though, cosmetic-wise, there's not much of a difference, just maybe a little thicker with a bit of a groove to it. There's not much else to it. Going on to styles, now this is where we get into the bread and butter. The barrel and the cylinder are going to be blackened, as we're about to see here when I throw up this image. As we can see from this, while, yes, it probably is actually blued, quite frankly, even in this wonderful stock image, it looks more on the blackened side than anything else. You can throw blued on it, and it does look pretty good. But, honestly, if I want to say it's a little bit truer to the gun, I'll go with blackened. Yeah, I really will. In my opinion, it looks better this way. It really does. Okay, we can get that image out of the way now. Okay, that's gone now. Fantastic. Moving on to the frame, we're going to go with brown steel, as it's about as close to the gunmetal look we're trying to go for, and it actually affects all the pieces to this we want the gunmetal on, thankfully. Including that lever in the front, which I'm really surprised they remembered. Moving on to the trigger guard, we're going to have brass. It's beautiful how dead on this is. And trigger, honestly, is dealer's choice. I personally went with blackened, but you can really make it whatever color you want. You're not really going to notice it too awful much. It's mostly just if you can afford it, by all means. If you can't, no one's going to weep about it. No engravings with this, obviously, as it's basically a stock revolver. And really, the only fancy thing about it is the grip. And while we can't have a wonderful little rattlesnake emblem on it like Eastwood has on his, we do have the carving, which is about as close as we can get. As for what varnish we're going for, I personally went with mahogany. Mostly because it's got that nice kind of cleaner tint of red to it I was looking for. Mesquite, if you want a brighter version of the red, works wonderfully too. But those are really the only two I recommend, as frankly the rest of these kind of look like utter crap in comparison. Yeah. I mean, some of them kind of sell the look, but honestly, mesquite and mahogany are my two best bets. That all said, that's it. Simple, quick, to the point, and relatively cheap on the gold, oddly enough. As usual, though, I do hope you all enjoyed. If you all did enjoy, a great way of showing your support is by liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and of course sharing it with your friends. And, you know, while I may not be taking requests on the Grim Picks versions of these videos, I am always open to suggestions on them. And honestly, with some of the stuff y'all have been throwing around in the Discord, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous. Like, some of you guys have an amazing attention to detail that I would very easily and humbly say surpasses mine any day of the damn week. Oh, by the way, there's also a Discord channel, so by all means join us there and share some of your own little interpretations, be it from custom outfits of your own idea of what a gunslinger would be in your mind, or your own iterations of famous movies, actors, and outfits. We really get a jack of all trades on the Discord, and we'd be glad to have you. And of course, link is down below in the description for the Discord. That all said, my throat's tired. I've recorded this 3 times now, and once was just for a voiceover, so... Once again, thank you all for watching. Till next time, kids. Take care now. Bye-bye then. But no, seriously, join the Discord. Like, we don't talk too much, but when we do, it's amazing.